Well, hello everyone. Hey, so I hope that you have watched my savings challenge video where I put together this puzzle, showed you the amount that I had saved for this 48-piece puzzle. And today we are going to be using some of that money to, guess what? Buy me an investment property. Woo! Okay.
Am I doing too much?
Let me say it calmer. Buy me an investment property. So one of my 2024 vision boards was home investment. And yes, while I was looking for a reasonable home to invest in, that's not always the case. So this investment opportunity came along, and this is how I have purchased several of the properties that I own. So I know this opportunity. I know what it does. I know the benefits of it. So every now and again, I will receive a property notice, and it will give me it will describe the property for me. It will tell me the amount. Yes, you're not looking cross-eyed. That's the correct amount. $714.32, and I have a certain time to pay by check or cashier's check or money order. And I went down back in February, I think it was early part of February the 5th, I traveled to Laurel, and I recorded it because I was recording it for a class that I do. I do a class on property, and I was recording that for that particular class, but I'm going to put clips of it in here because that leads to this. So while I was there, I was actually paying property tax in Laurel, Mississippi, and I came across this property, and I went ahead and put in a notice that I wanted to check it out, and if it's available, I wanted to buy it sooner than I expected, because normally it takes about 60 to 90 days, up to a year even sometimes, to hear back. And so I actually received that email, and it was like, what? It's here. Now what am I going to do? Because I don't have any money. All I have in my investment 2024 vision board is $100. So I don't know if y'all remember when I took the money out and put it in the bank, and I was going to beef it up more this year because it is for 2024. But all I had was $100. Well, I needed $714. So what I decided to do, you guys, is number one, I'm buying that property, and the deadline is in 4 days. So I have 2 days to get this money in the mail by cashier's check to them. So I'm going to be doing that as soon as I finish this video. Nonetheless, I wanted to record this video so you guys will see what I do when I say I want to invest, because I don't have no hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest. I honestly don't. My investments are very, 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 very tiny. Okay. So when I invest in properties and so forth, it's not looking for this elaborate deal of a 70, 80, 90, $100,000 house or piece of property. No, my funds don't stretch that far. I'm looking for something $1,500 or less. Anybody can do it. It just takes research, and some people don't want to do all the long drawn out research, but either way, it's worth it to me, and that's how I've been doing it. But so far, long story short, I only had $100 in my investment 2024 vision board. So I decided to beef up that part. I took out what I had in home improvement, which was $112. I took out what I had in travel, which was $115. Took out what I had in miscellaneous unknown, which was $94. And I took out what was in debt rainy day, which was $122. So when I added all that up, 122 plus 94 plus 115 plus 112 plus 100. That's $543. Well, I needed $714. $14 and some change. In comes my completion of my savings challenge puzzle. And so, of course, I divided this because I wanted most of it to go and pay off a credit card or two. And y'all will be seeing that video. If you haven't seen it already, you'll see that video soon of what I chose to do, how much it cost, and so forth and so on. But not before I got out minus $715, rounding that $714 up, $172. 150, 170, 171, and 172. This 172 will go to the bank with me so I can withdraw my $543 out of my Ally account, where it has been gaining interest at, by the way. Not much, because $543, don't accumulate that much interest, but it's enough where I can buy my cashier's check and buy the stamped envelope to mail it. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing with that. And this vision board has been completed. I will say it's been accomplished because I didn't say how much I wanted to spend. I don't need to go overboard, none of that. But, I need to take my, this is my pick and pull color. It was purple. So I'll take that out. But otherwise, this I feel accomplished with this. So I'm gonna some kind of way write complete, accomplished, or whatever on this particular vision board, and then I'm gonna stick it back in my book of vision boards for 2024. And I have invested in another property, you guys, and I feel good. So I'm gonna take this to the bank. Thank you, Savings Challenge Puzzle. These are still in my shop. If you're interested in an easy, fun, challenging way to save money, and yours may be more or less than mine, but it'll be something. It'll be something. So I've got to run to the bank. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I just want to share that tidbit with you so you can see that it can be done. Okay? And I had options. Let me say that. I had options. I could have gotten it out of my savings account. I could have went back into debt and just got it from a credit card or something. I could have done sinking funds. I could have cashed in my sinking funds and just combined them all and removed all the cash from my sinking funds. But I had money that was sitting in the bank for this particular thing. And it was a vision board. It was a goal. So I chose that option, but you do have options. You do have options. I identified it. I gathered that relevant information. I discovered the alternatives if I had any. And then I went from there and made choices. So this was one of my happier choices, and I'm glad that I shared it with you and was able to share it with you. And until next time, you guys, enjoy yourself, day or night. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.